Even with the efforts that you're putting in, there's a reason why that you aren't losing weight. You have to figure out the things that are stopping you from doing it. And I know what you're struggling with right now, and that's why I'm going to share with you the 3 things you need to stop doing to be able to lose weight and reach your goal weight on your journey. I'm Lee Agbola here with LTA Performance, and I understand how tough it can be with losing weight. I've helped many clients through my 11 years of coaching be able to lose weight. And I'm going to share the 3 things you need to stop doing, and these are the common mistakes that they were committing themselves as well. The first thing that you need to understand that you need to stop doing is snacking. Now, snacking is not an issue when you're not overeating, but the problem with snacking is you're over consuming. And when you're over consuming snacking, it tells me that within your eating, you're not properly being able to fuel yourself. So you're not putting the right foods that you should be eating within what you're doing. So the issue is you're snacking to satisfy that. Also within snacking, a lot of times it comes down to the things that you're craving. So you have to get rid of the snacks that you know that you're overeating too much. Now, things in moderation are not an issue, but if you're aware of the things that you typically overeat within your snacking, that you snack often, these are the common things like chips, ice cream, cookies, these different things. Now, the problem is you're not understanding of how to eat in moderation because you're really just eating these things because you're not actually satisfying your hunger throughout the day. So you're relying on that. The more that you properly fuel your body, the more that you're less dependent on eating the snack. You're a snacker right now because you are hungry and you have these different cravings. So removing these are going to allow you to be able to keep that in check. The second thing you need to stop doing is binge eating. Now, binge eating is a result of being too restrictive. So this is why when you are trying to lose weight, you should not go on a restrictive diet. Restrictive diets are the things that tell you you can only eat this, you cannot eat that. There is really nothing that you can't eat if you understand the right structure to put within yourself of it. But the problem that you are facing is when you cause yourself so much restriction, you are looking for ways to be able to release from it. You're looking for ways to give yourself a relief from those things that you're restricting. So now you are having the effect of binging. Binging is the result of things that you're struggling. And the cause of binging when you are going on restricted diets is because you need an outlet, you need to release. You are already going through enough stress in your life. So within adding this extra stress to dieting, now you're putting more. So now you're looking for more ways to be able to binge. And when you binge, it just ruins the progress you have. So you may have been able to lose weight during the week that you're binging at late at night or on the weekend. Now the results you had as far as losing weight, now you're not seeing the results. So that's only leaving you more frustrated because you're feeling like you're putting a lot of work, and you are putting a lot of work because when you're restricted, you're doing a lot of things that you're saying that you can't eat. So it's a lot of effort that goes into it. If it's with the meal prepping or it's different things that you're doing, you're gonna have that. Even if you're able to go weeks or maybe months with going very restricted, you're eventually gonna binge when you do have opportunity to do that. So when you finally do that, now it seems like all the results you just got is gone. So you don't want to go through that process. And the last thing you need to stop doing that is stopping you from losing weight is not having any structure or any methods that you are following. Now, the thing is, when it comes to getting rid of the body fat and losing weight, you are following the principle of being in a calorie deficit. Everything follows that. So you can do many things to do that, but that doesn't mean that you just do it mindlessly or you just do it where you're like, I think I am, but I'm not sure. You have to follow something to it. So if it's calorie counting, you may not like calorie counting. Doesn't mean you have to do that. Maybe that's following different templates, following different guidelines, the nutritional guidelines that you have set in front of you that you know you need to be at. So understanding the different macros that you're putting in, these different things. There has to be some type of structure or something that you're following to understand to get how am I getting to the deficit, because you have to get in a deficit to be able to lose the weight and be able to get it off. So you have to get to that point. There has to be some structure and methods. So within my coaching, the nutrition that I am allowing my clients to be able to follow, there's planning into it, there's structure into it to understand how they're getting to that. There's many different ways that we can do that. I'm very flexible within that, not being restrictive within their following a set diet or set meal plan, but there's different things, resources that they have to allow them to understand to follow in that structure within the methods. I do it for myself and I do it for my clients. You still have to follow something in it. And that's not being restrictive. It's just you have to follow structure to understand of how are you creating that? How are you getting to that? Everything that we have within success, there's systems in place that have to get there, right? There have to be methods that allow you to do that. So that's going to help you get to the result. So the 3 things you need to stop doing is first is going on the snacking, where you're snacking throughout the day, where you're not controlling what you're doing with your eating because you don't have enough food that you're putting in your body. So now you're relying too much on snacking. Second thing you need to stop doing is binging. You're binging it when you're very restrictive with eating. You're adding more stress, and now you're looking more for an outlet there. And lastly, what we just covered is you got to have some type of structure or strategy within the methods that you're doing to get the result. If you're not following these different things, you're mindlessly just trying to get through. You don't really know what you're doing. You have to have a mode, a method to get there. So, what have you gotten from this? What are the 3 things that you have seen yourself do? Did I cover those? Are there some more work that you need to be done? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe and watch the next video.